Next tonight, it seems to be everywhere we look, and despite millions being spent on clearing up litter each year, wherever you live, it seems to be a problem. Now an organisation in Peterborough is working to try and tackle it by creating a national litter database that could be shared across the country. They hope that if we understand more about why and when people drop it in the first place, we might have more of a chance of doing something about it. Emma Ball reports.
Overgrown, undergrowth, rubbish all around. These community litter pickers are trying to get to grips with what others leave behind.
I can't stand living in a place that's not very clean. Well, it's soul destroying actually, because when you come every week and see like we did in the park, but how do you manage it? I don't know how to manage it.
It's not just a litter pick here, they're trialling high visibility ways to encourage people to deal with waste.
People will sometimes go with whatever's easiest, and one thing we found, you've seen some of our lamppost bags today on this route, and people really will use them. If people see an easy place to dispose of litter, 90% of them will do it. And I think that's been a revelation.
The rubbish collected here has another use. It's being taken for analysis as part of a data project to look at national litter patterns.
We then can build a picture of where things are being littered, what's being littered. For example, we can look at, is there an area where a bin could be placed? It might be that more litter is being found at a bus stop on our locations, and therefore we can say, yeah, if you put a bin here, it'll help prevent littering. So that's why it's really important to build this data set so we can see exactly what's being littered and where.
Part of the project has been looking at legacy litter, like this almost 30-year-old crisp bag that they found in a local litter pick. And they're using information from litter like this to try and shape the packaging of the future so it doesn't hang around as long. Upstairs in the litter lab, they're looking at its makeup. They're hoping to see if it can be better designed with the future in mind.
We talk to the packaging manufacturers, we talk to supermarkets, we talk to big brands, and we work with them to make their materials, their packaging more recyclable. We want to keep things as simple as possible, and we're able to use our laboratory to advise on what changes can be made to the design of a product to make it more recyclable.
The survey so far shows more than half of the litter picked is packaging, including the almost 30-year-old crisp packet. The Packaging Federation says the industry takes litter very seriously and works to make materials recyclable and keep them in circulation, but it can't manage consumer behaviour, which is at the heart of the matter.
They get a couple of sandwiches or something from the shop, they sit here and have them and then just throw the rubbish.
It's hoped by looking at why and where people litter, less of it could end up here. Emma Ball, BBC Look East, Peterborough.